This looks super chaotic. This is what inside my head looks like. Amplifier gym up the top. We're pretty much on the way. Because I truly believe you're only one conversation away from changing your life forever. Ocean's cold. The thing about Bondi is it can be super warm out and then the current changes and it gets very cold very quickly. It's nice though.
Day 3, baby. 30 days in a row, wait, no. 30 days in a row, sunrise swim. This is day 3, isn't that right?
I think it's 4.
Is it?
No, I think
it's day 3. Promise I won't have Alessio to join me, isn't that right? He's going back to Bali. So.
I'm leaving.
Sick.
And then you go use
template.
and then it pulls from your camera. So for example, waking up early is hard, and then it's gonna pull all of my like sunrise content. So it basically like mashes to all of that. And then once you've got it, you've got an editor all the way through. And the idea is like it's like done for your ideation.
That's fantastic. They'll do really well, saving time.
We'll see. I'm gonna go get a coffee.
See you, think about it. See you around. See you
Catch you
soon.
about.
Take care, boys. Nice to meet you, brother. You too. Take care.
We'll see you around.
No, you gotta have the almond. Get him the almond. He wants the almond deep down.
Bro, it's hot.
Oh my god. Dude, that's insane.
Alright team, we are laying turf today. Well, Aiden's laying turf while I'm in the session. Turfing, then the sauna is gonna sit here and face inward. We're gonna have the ice bath here. We're gonna have mirrors up against the brick wall. Pull-up bar there. Amplifier's gym up the top in Gold's Gym typography. The lovely landlord has let us go inside as well. And there's a whole space in there that used to be used for storage. So we'll open that up and probably have some machinery and stuff that we can keep overnight in there. And we're pretty much on the way. It's looking good. What's up? You like the place?
Back. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Nice.
And the office also.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I love it.
bro,
Just some work
insane.
to do.
I just had a call with one of our clients, Yusuf. He's coming to Bali. He runs this page. It's culture with Christianity.
Okay.
But he does all these deals with the music labels, and they're right in the middle of it. Like they've got deals with like Interscope Records, like all of the big labels. Guess how much he got offered for this page?
Let me see.
I mean, if you say that, it's a ridiculous amount.
He's got 5 mil.
40
40?
US.
Dude, that means you can base it at like 10. You're a third of this.
He does 15 million in ad revenue a year. Sells.
I hope he's selling it.
So he said 100 mil is his price.
Really?
He sells to like all of the big record labels. So whenever they release music, they're paying for these spots.
What's his engagement like?
Insane. He gets 560 million views every 30 days.
How often is he posting?
He posts 40 times a day.
Okay, I was going to say.
And
That's
with us, he do
insane.
like, if he's spending a lot.
Yeah.
So.
No, he's not spending.
I know he's
my
not spending.
God.
They're paying they're paying him 15 million
He's posted
for placement.
78,000 times.
Is that not insane?
How is he doing that?
Team, if you're behind, you need to post 78,500 times, and then someone will offer you 40 million for your page. So we are heading, little work break. We're going to JD. So they're putting on a bit of an event. They're showcasing some new product. Bought a bunch of athleisure wear. They're gonna give us some shoes. Gonna run around, play influencer for a couple hours, and then go back to building a multi-eight figure business. What a beautiful house. So good. It could be cool to have like, we could shoot the same thing 4 times with those, with 4 different shoes on.
Yeah.
And then like almost match cut like like coming down the stairs.
It's like a side.
Or like even just like the whole routine, do it 4 times. It's almost trying to show like consistency is the key, but the shoes are changing. So it's like a shoe for every season. Cool. Plan of action is we have to take photos for these 4, and then we've got to run or take some video in those 4. So yeah.
She back at the house, she home. A friend came to and they gone.
JD's It's a wrap, team.
How's that?
It's a wrap. You want to see the haul from JD?
What'd you get?
Pretty much everything inside these boxes.
Wow.
So we got, whatever these are. Then we got all these. All these. All of these. Which are good, because I need a new pair of these. So thank you, JD. Today's session was a session from hell. Like Alessia, imagine finishing every exercise and doing the whole exercise.
We're looking at the course for Melbourne in December.
So when you get to the lunges,
Yeah.
that's when you'll be starting and I'll be finishing. So you'll be coming in here and I'll be going out. And I'll go, bye Ned, see you at the finish line. Okay, top to bottom yesterday, Ned and I had a bit of a brainstorming session. The first thing we started with, I know this looks super chaotic, this is what inside my head looks like. So everything starts with marketing, and I listed out all the different components, right? So there's email marketing, paid media, there's written platforms like Linked, X, and Threads. There's long form like YouTube and podcasts, there's short form, and then there's stories, right? Story selling. So we've got visual, verbal, and written, which are the three types of storytelling formats that you can execute on short form. And then I went down and said, okay, well, in short form, what are the main problems? So what you find is the biggest problems for content creation is that entrepreneurs wear many hats in their business, marketing, sales, and fulfillment. Because of that, they run out of time. And then there's also a skill gap. Obviously, the more skilled you are, normally the more time efficient you are. So we can upskill someone, or we can provide tools and technology to lower that barrier and make it easier or quicker for someone. We're gonna reduce the amount of time it takes and the amount of skill it takes to be a great content creator. Once we put all this down, I started to think about what other versions of role, right? And when I think of the overarching theme of what we're trying to achieve, it's this: 50K a month with 2 funnels and a VA. No creative director, no videographer, no editor, no copywriters, no email marketers, no paid media specialists, no salespeople, just 2 funnels and a VA, right? And that is the goal. So then I go to role. I go V1, what we're releasing right now is really visual. So visual basically covers the templated style content, very much like the Alfie Gets Hard content that I put out, where you've got B-roll, text, and viral music. Role 2 moves to verbal. So we go to verbal communication, right? Talking head. How could we nail that as a format? How could we prompt people with teleprompters, with scripts? How can we transcribe top performing talking content, verbal content, and bring that onto the platform? We add our layer of data insights, and we also add our scheduling. Now what this unlocks in role 3 is called a knowledge graph. Now a knowledge graph takes what we are posting, analyzes what is working, and we use that to inform what we should create in the future. So then we get this beautiful loop, right? And that loop is what people do manually right now. It's what my creative director Pavan does for me, is we go, cool, on a month of content, what performed well, what are people saying? How should that inform what we create in the future? We're just gonna create that loop with technology. And it's gonna be far better because it's gonna collect far more data points and it's gonna have the ability to build that insight into the content planning. V4 is really where we move into paid media and trial reels. So when we think about paid media, we think about end-to-end delivery of paid media. Now, if anyone runs ads, you'll know the biggest issue in paid media is creative fatigue, right? And why do creatives fatigue? For anyone who doesn't know, creative fatigue is when you run an ad, it only has a lifetime of high return on ad spend. And what happens is when you increase ad spend, what often happens as the ad goes to a colder and colder and colder audience, it gets what's called creative fatigue. So when we think about creative fatigue, it's about how do we create lots of different creatives that we can then send out, and as they fatigue, we have the ability to replace new creatives in. And anyone in paid media knows that having great ad creative is the biggest determinant on your success, because Meta has pretty much automated where those ads go. And they're very smart algorithms that know how to maximize your return on ad spend and dial up creative spend when they are winning in certain segments. So what it really comes down to is how do you build a media engine behind your ad creatives? Now sales gets very messy sometimes and very confusing for a lot of people because they don't have the right tools or the right systems to be successful. We want to simplify it, 2 funnels and a VA. And when I think of the 2 funnels, I think of setup, data optimization, and I think of execution. So when I think about sales specifically, I think about how do we take someone from a follower into a paying client. When I think about this, I think of Maxed, which is a product that I'm investing in and have equity in. I'm building out something where we could have 2 funnels in a VA and someone can easily get to 50K a month. So it's ways that you can optimize your funnel and almost a self-optimizing knowledge graph, which we're taking from Roll. Again, the whole point is how can we lower the barrier and almost solve problems that people won't even know exist because we'll just optimize and solve for them before they occur. Yeah, so those are the 2 main products that we're focusing on at the moment across marketing and sales. And the biggest unlock is getting someone to this with 2 funnels in a VA, and that is it. Team, how are we all doing? I hope you can hear me all right. If everyone can jump into the chat, let us know where you are joining from. Cool, so today I am gonna be running through how to build a 50K a month business and buy back your time.
Just understand one thing. Just because where you start doesn't mean where you finish. And this is where I started, right? So I think it's really important that you can be the awareness to what's truly possible.
My mission, and I'm for my mission at heart, is to lower the barrier to content creation. The reason why we say lower the barrier to content creation is because I truly believe today there are too many barriers, whether they're clarity barriers, mindset barriers, or skill gaps between someone who wants to share an idea, a story, a lesson with the audience, because at the end of the day, content is just ideas. And I believe my job should be to lower that barrier so that the best ideas, the best stories, and the best lessons can surface. Cool, so just wrapped up the webinar this morning, really good workshop. We ran through a whole bunch of things, mainly marketing and sales focus for fitness coaches. And how do we live up to our promise that with 2 funnels in a VA, you can build a 50K a month business from anywhere in the world. So that's a book a call funnel, lead magnet funnel, with all the back-end systems we're going to build around that automate content creation, but also make sure that your sales process is dialed, and a VA, virtual assistant. I have a great team out in Manila in the Philippines, and I go and see them. No longer is it white picket fenced America and the corporate suit and tie. It's about going and being able to work remote, Bali, Barcelona, Austin. Location freedom, you can do it from anywhere in the world, and financial freedom, if you're hitting 50K a month, I believe you're pretty financially free. It's like 600K a year, which is pretty insane, that you can do that just from your phone anywhere in the world. So that's our vision, that's what we do for our members, what we do for Amplify, and we're building all of the tech, layering all of the information that we put together, all the accountability, community, that helps people achieve that. And once you achieve financial time and location freedom, or on the journey towards it, being surrounded by people that have the same ambition or have already got there is incredibly important. So that's why we build community into everything that we do. It's in every layer of everything that we do, whether that's the in-person events, the online community, the run club, the wellness events. Everything we do is about community, because I truly believe you're only one conversation away from changing your life forever. Everyone around here only got here because of one conversation. They met one person and one person. And if I can be the glue and stick people together and put more and more people in the room that look like them, dream like them, are inspired by them, it's gonna be a good place to be.
To feed, no stress, I bleed. I don't got a boss. I go wherever and don't care about the cost. Gas money was stock for me.